An elderly Chicago area woman loses $230,000 after a phone scammer accuses her of crimes. Let's get right into this story because this is super sad and also can serve as a really big warning to people to not really respond to phone calls, and definitely don't believe a random person calling you. They're like, hey, you're totally committing a crime, pay me money. So, a 74-year-old Chicago area woman was scammed out of $230,000 this year after a mysterious caller accused her of criminal activity, according to a local report. Henrietta Schmuel said she was so afraid when she received a phone call in May from a man claiming to be from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, she told WBBM TV. Now, here's the thing, right? If you were in that much trouble that the Department of Homeland Security would be involved, they would just go to your place. They're not going to call you, most likely. Schmal said the man who identified himself as Andrew Hall and even gave her a badge and warrant case number told her that she was accused of drug trafficking and money laundering, crimes she never committed. He told her that if she went to the police, she'd be arrested, the report said. The fake federal official said Schmal was also a victim of identity theft and needed a new social security number, but before changing her number, he demanded Schmal make large withdrawals of cash from her savings account to protect herself, the 74-year-old said. Schmal says she kept the phone call a secret from her family and used different Bitcoin machines to convert her life savings into digital currency to try to clear her name. And this is the thing that this is a thing that is so scary, right? Because one, if you stumble upon this, you might think like this sounds so stupid. Why would somebody just fall for this? Blah blah blah. The thing is, if you are caught at the right time, at the very right moment, you could end up falling for this. You could be extremely emotional. You could have a lack of sleep. You could be drunk, etc., etc., etc. And you could fall victim to this. And the real issue is that she didn't feel safe enough to even really be able to communicate with her family, right? And also, the family didn't notice anything going wrong with her right off the bat, meaning that her family and her were probably not close enough, not close as they should have been, right? And then also, you got to really wonder as well, when you see someone at this age, and people typically over the age of 65 falling for scams like this, you got to really ask yourself, should we also trust any leader in politics that is over the age of 65 with anything, because they are more likely to fall for something like this as well. Let's see. And this is the thing. I mean, this is a lot of money. 75,000, 75,000, 60,000, 35,000, 35,000. Oh, it's crazy. Andrew Hall then persuaded Schmal to max out her credit cards, buying gift cards worth $17,000, and when she ran out of cash to convert to Bitcoin, she told the station. Schmal says she believed the man was her friend and trying to help her until one day he stopped answering her calls. Investigators with the FBI were called onto the case and traced the phone call to Malta, the report said. Schmo said that she hopes her story will serve as a warning to others who are threatened over the phone with being arrested or losing their social security number. And like, here's the thing: the main thing to really understand is that if you have doubts about something, go ask a friend, go ask a loved one to get a second opinion, right? There's nothing wrong with asking another person with a second opinion, right? And here's the thing: never give your life savings to someone. And here's the thing: she gave them her life savings and then some because she maxed out her credit cards as well, right? Like, she lost $230,000. And here's the thing: this is like the same type of scam comments or scammer situation where, like, you see it on, like, I don't know, everywhere basically, where someone's like, oh, message this number, call this number, and you could get free blah blah blah. Or you could go here and win something, blah blah blah. Right? And you think, like, oh, why would anyone fall for this? The thing is, they don't need everyone to fall for these scams. They just need one person like her that basically becomes like a massive whale for them. Like, think about it. She almost gave them $250,000. Just her. And there's no way to get that money back. Okay? So they basically got almost $250,000 that they could just pretty much keep forever. Like, that is a scary situation. So let's see what are some of the comments on this. This poor woman, scammers should be given double time when the victims are vulnerable seniors. I agree. The only thing is, a lot of these scammers are typically actually out of the country. So it'd be very hard for, things to end up happening. No one should take a call from someone they don't know. No exceptions. Charges for theft by deception may be possible if you can ID locate the thief. The problem is they use fake names, online profiles, and various methods of operation. Many reside outside the USA. The only remedy is education and situational awareness for all ages. Both are key to avoiding scammers. Speak up if contacted. Report attempts to the FTC. Remember, too, that secret keeping is detrimental to one's health and bank balance. He told her that if she went to the police, she'd be arrested. Really? Come on, Henrietta. Yep, had that scam tried on me quite a few times. I just laughed at it. Same here. I messed with them for a bit on the phone one day. As the old saying goes, never talk to strangers. Some more comments. Cardinal rule of survival in the age of AI is don't answer or respond to calls, mail, or texts from people you do not know. The end. Chicago, now they don't have to break into a house to rob you, they just use the phone. What animals prey on elderly people like that? The thing is, a lot of scammers do prey on the elderly because they know that they could probably convince them and manipulate them into giving them literally their life savings. This is why QVC is literally on when elderly people are watching TV. Like, that's the reason. That's why, like, anytime you were like a kid and you like watched videos on TV, like try to find like a good TV show on TV early in the morning, guess what's on? Paid programming, meaning literally just ads promoting products, right? Like, oh, get this nice blender that's half off right now, only right now, for 10 payments of $29.99.99 by calling this number 1-800 blah 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 blender, right? And they get people who are a little bit elderly all the time, which is disturbingly sad, okay? Like, it's a really sad reality. So just be very careful. By the way, if you want to learn how to get a debt and master your money and yeah, just try to avoid any sort of situation like this, go to 40inbox.com. This is just so sad.